So it cut off on me. So what I wanted to do was tell you the ghost story part two. I was working at the airport. Wanted to see if it was gonna cut out on me again. And so I was ticketing at the time, and I went to. It was before it opened. So I, after doing, our beginning work. So before work, I stopped over to the restroom. Now that was like that. So there was nobody really there. Nobody was there. Nobody was supposed to be there. Yeah. And anyway, yeah, it was weird. So anyway, there was this. I would go into the restroom, and before I before I heard the lady, I smelt it first. I smelled really bad. Like bad, bad. Like horrible, horrible. And then this lady was just standing there in front of a mirror, wearing all black. Talking about, I mean, didn't look at me because I didn't go any further. I was by the door, like, what's about to happen? Like, what's going on here? Right? I didn't know if she needed help or not, right? And she's all like, have you seen my baby? She's talking to herself on the mirror in a mirror. Have you seen my baby? Have you seen my baby? Have you, like, just repeating it over and over and over again. So I'm like, oh crap, right? I can't tackle this alone. What if she was standing up, so she fine, right? But so I get to calling somebody, one of my coworkers, to come with me. Like, well, we're gonna have to, you know, what's that about, basically. So she comes in there. The smell is gone. The lady's gone. Everything's gone. So she's looking at me like, stop playing, G. G, you play too much. And I'm like, why would I play like this at the airport? She's all like, because you be playing. I'm like, not when I'm at work. I'm like, I said, for real, for real. So she didn't believe me. She didn't believe me. So from that day on, I never went back to that bathroom, right? And then she had an experience. And I don't know if it was like, it fell on the same day or something. It was weird because that day, I think I was like off, or I came later on that day. And then she was all like, oh my gosh, you won't believe what happened to me. And I said, what? And they got minds, like, what the, like, what? And I'm still kind of pissed because I'm like, you didn't believe me when I tried to tell you. I mean, something could have happened to me and you didn't believe me. So she goes, that lady you was talking about, nobody believes me. I said, so now we can believe each other. Shoo. I said, let them find out for themselves. I don't know. Maybe it was like some kind of time war. I don't know what it was, but the smell, everything disappeared. You cannot kill a smell like that. And then she was like an old woman, overdressed. Like, she basically, why am I tearing up? Ugh, allergies. She was overdressed. She had a veil on. Like, she was wearing all black, like thick garments. Like, I couldn't see what she looked like. She even had black gloves on. But she kept repeating, my baby, my baby. And she kept going, the coworker was all like, yeah. I said, excuse me, your baby? What about your baby? She said she didn't move. She just kept repeating it, and she didn't move. Didn't even look at her, like she wasn't there. And so she did the same thing I did. She backed up, went outside, called somebody to come in and investigate. And they're like, what are you talking about? And she's all like, wow. I'm like, yeah, I think that's a ghost story we both shared, because there's no way. And you know how stinky these bathrooms get. It don't just dissipate, okay? That was past the usual funk. That was like, Death. I don't know what death smells like, but I'm sure that's probably what it smells like. That was creepy. That's cray. I still to this day I think that's a ghost. There was like some similar something like that happened to me on BART, which is our transportation. I'll tell y'all about that another time. Actually, do I have time? Yeah, real quick. Nah, it was quick. Okay, so I got on BART, which is our subway, our train system, and so there were these two women, and they were sitting in this one cart, and we were wondering, why is that one cart just empty? Because it's like crowded. Why is nobody going back there? Well, because it smelled again like death. Now this one, I think one of them probably had like a maybe like a leg that was rotten or something. They were holding on to each other, but everybody stayed cleared of that one train. And I think we all reported it and nobody did anything about it. I guess they stopped the train to go check and they said they couldn't find anything. And I'm like, you think we all would just not go to that? Because when they fill a bar, they fill it up. So we're like, so you think everybody is avoiding this one car for what? I know there are people that jump in from the bar, jump on top of it. There was this one dude, he was like doing flips and stuff.